There are two things that can ruin every barbecue or garden party. A guy wearing sandals with white socks and a t-shirt that has the words Booby Inspector on it, and potato salad. Because there is nothing more boring than bringing a potato salad to a special occasion. So why not make something more exciting? Something with tons of flavor and a real winner at every conversation. Today, we're making some Afghan Borani Kachalu. So let's get cooking. Now this is a simple dish, and it does not need that much preparation at all. Hell, it's even one of the most inexpensive meals you can make, and still be the tastiest dish you've ever had. So to make this, what you need is some regular big ass potatoes that are good for steaming, like these ones here. And like every potato we have, we're going to gently slice off the skin. And when that's done, we're going to chop them up into little discs. Now these discs should be cut up evenly, so that it makes the whole cooking process a lot easier. And if you have a mandolin or any other weird kitchen utensil crap that slices up everything nicely, go for it. I just enjoy the whole slicing and dicing. It's quite meditating. But anyway, when that's done, we're going to put up all the pieces into a big pan, covered with olive oil, and cook them over medium heat for 10 to 12 minutes. Now this step is mostly optional. I just want to have a nice crunch to it later. This is just my personal take on this wonderful Afghan recipe. I wonder if it really is a recipe from Afghanistan. Hey, thanks Mr. Title Card. You're really helpful sometimes. But anyway, when that's done, we take the potatoes out of the pan, and into the same pan with a little bit more of olive oil, we throw in a mixture of sliced up garlic and ginger and stir that in for a few minutes. After that, we're going to throw in the pureed tomatoes and also start adding the spices. We use some turmeric powder and some cayenne. And just mix it all in. With that all done, we're going to let that sizzle up for a couple of minutes and then throw the potatoes and incorporate them all. Get them nicely covered with that delicious sauce, and that's it. So when everything is nicely combined, we just let them simmer for about 15 minutes. We just want to soften them up a bit, but just leave also that little crunch to it from earlier, in case you chose to follow my step. While that's cooking, we're going to quickly make the sauce, and that's perhaps the easiest part of this dish. We're going to add a bit of yogurt into a small dish, and on top of that, add some dried up mint and a few splashes of water. Now personally, I wouldn't recommend using fresh mint because you want a hint of that fresh flavor in it and not the whole package. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but who knows and who cares. So anyway, we combine everything and that's pretty much it. And after the 50 minutes have passed, we take off the lid and examine the potatoes. And at that stage, they're pretty much done and ready to serve. They are not too dense and still have a nice bite. Simply delicious. I then lay them on a plate all in a row. Add that lovely mint yogurt sauce on top. And that, my friends, is what I would call an amazing dish. I enjoy making these kinds of recipes because they're not only simple to make, but they're much more exciting than your average party dish. And your friends and family will definitely ask you for the recipe once they've tried this one out. So, I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'll see you soon when I'm back in the kitchen. Ollie in the kitchen. Until then, take care. Wait, what did that title card say about my girlfriend?